What if I told you that the real battle isn't out there, it's inside your mind? Every day we let small things break us. A single text can ruin our peace. A stranger's opinion can poison our confidence, and one mistake can spiral into self-hate. We scroll, we compare, we react. And somewhere along the way, we lose the quiet strength that once defined us. The truth is brutal. Most people are not living. They're merely reacting. Stoicism saw this centuries ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." That line isn't philosophy. It's a weapon. Because when you stop fighting what you can't control, you become untouchable. Today, we'll cover 8 Stoic principles that will rewire your mind so that nothing and no one can disturb your peace again. This isn't motivation, it's mental armor. Comment below. I am unshakable, and let's begin your training. 1. Embrace discomfort like a friend. Why is it that we avoid everything that could make us stronger? The cold, the silence, the pain, the confrontation. We treat them as enemies to be eliminated instead of teachers to be studied. We seek warmth, validation, convenience, and yet every step toward comfort seems to strip away a piece of our resilience. We live in a time where a weak Wi-Fi signal feels like suffering, and the smallest inconvenience sends us spiraling. But the truth is harsh. Comfort has become the most silent poison of the modern world. It sedates your potential, softens your discipline, and makes you forget what you're capable of enduring. Seneca once wrote, "The man who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power." What he meant was that by stepping into hardship willingly, we strip fear of its teeth. The Stoics trained for difficulty not because they were masochists, but because they understood the formula of strength. The body and mind grow only through resistance. Marcus Aurelius faced war, plague, betrayal, and yet he ruled himself before he ruled an empire. His strength didn't come from privilege. It came from the acceptance of discomfort as a daily ally. Think about your own life. When was the last time you truly grew? It wasn't during the easy days when everything felt predictable and pleasant. It was when life pushed you to the edge. When you lost someone. When plans fell apart. When you had to rebuild from nothing. That's when your true character surfaced. Discomfort is the furnace of transformation. Every cold shower, every early morning when you don't feel like moving, every difficult truth you speak instead of hiding. These are the moments that carve out who you really are. Modern society teaches you to chase pleasure and avoid pain at all costs, but Stoicism whispers the opposite. Train for hardship so that nothing external can command your emotions again. Every voluntary act of discomfort is a rehearsal for life's inevitable storms. When you walk into the cold by choice, you no longer fear the cold. When you choose discipline over ease, failure over comfort, you prove to yourself that you are the master, not the puppet, so start small. Take a cold shower and feel the shock without running from it. Sit in silence and resist the urge to grab your phone. Work out on the day your mind screams, "Not today." Walk into the conversation you've been avoiding, the truth you've been postponing. Each time you lean toward difficulty instead of retreating, you rewire your nervous system. You're teaching your mind that pain isn't danger, it's data. And here's the secret most people never understand. The man who can suffer willingly can never truly suffer again. Because he has turned pain into practice, he has befriended what others fear. Discomfort to him is no longer chaos. It's clarity, it's the sharpening stone for his will. Your action today, choose one small discomfort and embrace it fully. Don't hesitate, don't negotiate. Just do it. Affirmation. Discomfort is my training ground. 2. Control your emotions before they control you. You can master every strategy, every skill, every rule of success. But if you don't master your emotions, you'll be a slave to them. The moment someone insults you, your peace collapses. The second a plan fails, frustration takes over. One small trigger and you become a puppet pulled by invisible strings. It's not life that defeats us. It's our own reactions to it. We often think emotions are commands we must obey, but they are only messengers. And like all messengers, they should be heard, not whipped. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Those 13 words are the cornerstone of emotional freedom. Because when you realize that every external event passes through the filter of your own interpretation, you reclaim control. No one can truly upset you without your permission. The insult, the rejection, the failure, They are neutral until your mind labels them as pain. But modern Lee